Alright, so today we just gonna go over some TikTok videos and shit. Uh, just go over them, give my personal opinion on them. You know, might not can see the screen, but you can damn sure hear that motherfucker. So.
What do you mean? I don't understand. What's wrong? What's wrong? What do you mean? What's going on?
Ma'am, why are you in your car?
I'm just.
You've been camped out here for a couple of days.
No. I haven't. It's just been like I just got tired. I was driving. I thought I'd just take a little nap. So
okay, look, you don't have to lie. Okay.
I'm not.
Look, we have multiple calls saying that you've been camped out here over 48 hours.
Oh.
Store employees. They're worried about you.
Woman who looks dehydrated.
We're just stopping in to check on you.
Okay, I'm okay. Thank you. That was really nice, but I'm okay. I'm really okay.
Where's your family? Do you have any family or anything?
Not anymore. I don't have one anymore.
Oh man, what happened?
My son threw me out. Just said, "Go, Mom." I was living with him and his wife, and he just didn't want me there anymore. She doesn't like me.
Damn.
So your son kicked you out.
Yes, and I thought, everything's good. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I guess his wife, her name's Sally. She is my I just trying to help around the house and do things, cook meals, do some nice stuff like that. But I guess she just didn't like that. She felt like I was trying to take over or something. So she said I had to leave. So I left.
Okay. How long ago was this, man?
They told me to go on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, Mom. Get out.
Okay.
So I'm doing good though. I'm really good. I got this really nice. It's really warm, honestly.
Is this your son's truck they give this to you?
No.
It's fucked up.
My husband's truck. We had buried. He died. He died.
I'm sorry, man. Look, do you have any other family that you can go to?
I have, yes. I have a daughter, but she's very far away, and I don't want her to know what's going on here at all.
Yeah, cause she gonna fuck him up.
So,
What?
Can you reach out to her for help, maybe?
Bruh, can you? You kicked your mama out your house. I mean, parents can be a pain. Don't get me wrong. Parents can be a pain. But you ain't even make room for no nursing home. That's low. At least he ain't take you out. But that's low. That's low. That is the lowest of the lowest. You did that on Christmas Eve. And there's more. Oh my gosh, there's more. We just paused it halfway. There's more. So for Christmas Eve, damn, I found out I got cheated on Thanksgiving. Bruh, I was hurt, but shit. Maybe I deserve. Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. It happened. That shit broke me then. I ain't gonna lie. That shit had me crying, motherfucker. Damn, that's fucked up.
Well,
you get the worst news around the holidays.
I don't have a phone to call or anything, and she's very far. She's so far away. I don't want to upset her. No, over the holidays,
Where is she?
She's out in way out in Massachusetts. I mean, really far away. And I don't want to scare her or anything.
It's quite a long drive, man.
And it is. It really is. But maybe after the holidays, I could try to. Maybe someone can help me call her. But not now. I'm fine right now. I'm absolutely fine. I'm here.
When was the last time
You talk about a woman's strength, bro. That's why I love women. So strong, and they just, they mask their emotions. That's my admiration about women. They people say women are emotional, but some women they cry because they have bared a lot, and it's like they just bared some more and some more. You don't want to get them. I'd rather see a woman cry than see a woman go out here and cause chaos in the world with her body, or even with you know or with her spirit, you know by causing havoc in other people's lives that don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather see a woman get emotional and cry and shit. Hell, I'd rather cry than, and I'd rather let it out that way than react in a way of anger. I may look like a bitch, but I'm crying because I know what I want to do to you. And I'm holding that junk back. I'm holding it in, and I'm respecting your life. I'm respecting your life and my life. You know, so that's crazy. Ooh, imagine that, Kit Kat.
When was the last time you drank water? I'm not seeing any more in the car.
I don't think it's been too long. I don't think. I don't know. I kind of lost a little track of the time. What day is it today?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh.
That's the 27th.
Oh. I don't think it's been too long. Really, I think I'm fine. I'm really good.
She was out there.
Yeah.
She was out there for 3 days.
My partner and I.
Yeah.
We had multiple calls.
Why? No.
And it's if you're parked anywhere over 48 hours, that's considered loitering.
Oh, well, I can move. I'll move. I can go somewhere else with
but it's not safe. Okay. You need a roof over your head. You need warm clothes.
I got a roof. I'm good.
She said, I got a roof. I'm good.
But why? I don't understand that. I'm not hurting anybody.
It's for your own safety. If someone came by here at night,
yes,
and they broke the window, then what do you do then?
I don't know. But look, I've been here for a while. Nobody's hurt me. Nobody broke the window. And I think people are nicer over the holidays. Maybe I can be here through New Year's. How about if I stay through New Year's and then I'll go? I promise. I'll go then.
I can't allow it, okay? My partner and I, we wanted to help you out, okay?
I know, and
we got you some food.
Thank you. What?
Dang.
It's okay. There's food.
Where did you get all this? Oh,
sanitizer.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
There's no reason why you should be struggling now, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so kind.
That's a husband right there.
What is it?
That is $200 for you, okay? It's
Oh.
me and my partner.
Oh,
That should help you get some food or maybe some gas.
yes, I can get gas. I can get some gas. I could try to start.
We want you to use that for a motel.
Okay.
Hotel.
Okay.
Someplace to stay tonight.
Oh, okay.
Get in contact with her daughter.
That's part of our Christmas bonus. This is $500.
Oh,
So you can go home.
are you sure? That's a lot of money for you to give.
Ma'am, that's for a flight, so you can go to your daughter.
I bet. Cause like, man.
Oh my God.
Struggle.
Oh, thank you. Bless you. Oh my God.
I would have sold the truck too. Hell, let me get some money for this bitch.
My life
Thank you,
right
Happy.
now. You're never thank you enough.
No, you don't have to thank us.
Yes.
Okay, you just promise us that you're gonna be safe.
I promise.
Dang.
Whether you get a flight or you drive, if you need the truck with you, you figure out whatever you need to do. This is no one deserves to be kicked out of our country.
Okay.
What's going on here?
What do you mean? What's going on? I don't understand.
Damn, that's fucked up. But thank you for bringing that story to us, Dub. Annual Dub.
What's wrong? What do you mean? What's going on?
Come with me to place a bet on DraftKings Sportsbook. And right now,
I hate
just
these
$5 and get
ads.
$150 in bonus bets instantly.
I don't know why they push gambling so much nowadays, but they are pushing gambling.
Please.
I take Brooklyn on this.
If y'all dealing with someone who's introverted, you win. Now, introverted people may chill, stay to themselves, super reserved. But the good thing about dealing with somebody who's introverted, they don't like people. So you ain't got to worry about them being loyal to you. Anyone who's introverted, once they find someone they like, they don't have a problem sticking to that. So if you're dating someone who's introverted, just know they are loyal. You can count on them to only fuck with you because they don't fuck with people. Now, if you mistreat, that's a whole nother story. One thing about an introverted person, they don't fuck with people. So if you fuck them over, they not fucking with you no more. You was lucky enough to get in. You got their attention. But once you mistreat them, it's a wrap. If y'all dealing with someone who's introverted, you win it. Now, introverted people make shit.
Biden wins re-election. We're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line. And you're not going to be able to sell those guns. If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. He's just telling the truth. For the country. That'll be telling the truth. The Biden campaign quickly seized on Trump's comments, accusing him of having a quote affection for violence because he always telling the truth, alleging he wants another January 6th. The Trump campaign defended Trump's use of the word bloodbath.
Yeah, for real. It's all Miller saying Trump was referring to the auto industry. What the? It matters. What he was referring to is true. It's a bloodbath right now, going on right now. He then explicitly says that will be the least of it. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's Biden administration just mad because it's Trump. We literally cannot.
I'ma just say what I'm gonna say to that video. I'ma just say the narrative always gonna spin. Narrative always gonna spin on that Trump situation. I just feel like Biden is quietly killing people and not telling you who he's gonna kill. He just killing. I'm sorry if I can't say that word, but and Trump gonna let you know who he pointing out, who he targeting. You know, that's what it is. Ain't no secrets. What's this?
Trust anybody these days. Watch. Hey, sir. Yeah, what? She's completely out of control. Oh, boy. I'm late. Honey. I just want to say thanks, man. You saved me. It's nice to meet a man with the right view in life. You know what I mean? No problem, sir. Yeah.
Is this a movie or something? Yeah, it's a movie. You want to see that? Best I can do. I'm sorry. That is Movie Club 48. You know, the movie didn't seem interesting to me. I don't know. I like a bang right off the beginning. Grab my attention in the beginning.
What do y'all think wrong in this situation, bro?
Can't come here aggressive because of him?
Yes!
Bro, I'm your brother. You are a man.
Whoa! Bro, he just called him a bum.
he just called her boyfriend a bum, which means that he been feeling like this. So of course, you know, she ain't gonna want him at her birthday party if he's disrespecting her man. Now maybe he got her best interest at heart, and maybe this dude is a bad dude or something like that. But that's her decision to be with him, and he gotta respect it. Watch it though. I want you to come. This is why. This is why. Look, this is why, right? He's saying it. Like, this is why I don't want you here. You can't even respect me. You're not respecting me by not respecting my man. This is the man that I'm with. This is who I chose. No, but what I'm saying is, I'm done. How does that sound? No, you don't want your brother to come to your birthday over your boyfriend. We told you not to invite this man. You expect me not to invite my brother to my... Look. So this the messy dude right here. This dude was told not to invite the dude, and he invited him anyway because he purposely wanted to, like, make this bigger than what it should have been. Purposely. Hey. Can't come here, bro. Yeah, that's messed up. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm on the side of the old girl and her boyfriend because I don't think the family do this. They try to get in the way and mess up your happy household and try to, like, make you feel bad for the person that you have in your life that's loving you and that's dealing with you, that you dealing with. Like, y'all, you can't let your family mess up your relationship, and that's what a lot of people do. So shout out to her for that, mom. Man, who y'all think wrong?
Uh, um, yeah, I'm agree with you on the family do interfere part. Yeah, I'm gonna just agree with you on the whole video. I just feel like I guess I was just kind of stuck on the brother's feminine energy. He was giving a lot of argumentative energy, you know. I don't even want to say feminine energy. I'm gonna say he was giving a lot of emotional energy, you know, and that was not the time nor the place to do that, you know. I'm gonna talk to my sister. I'm gonna talk to him like, yo, what is the problem? You know, I'm gonna try to see how we can come to some type of solution. And if I'm not wanted around, then I'm not gonna be around. I don't stay nowhere I'm not wanted. You know what I'm saying? I only stay where people embrace me. You know what I'm saying? Like, only reason why I'm still in this apartment literally is because I signed a contract and I keep my word. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hold my word to, obligations that I made. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel about it. I'm saying, then my eyes had look black, like they look all black, but I am a little spaced. I'm a space cake.
Our enemies really mad because we under this firmament having the times of our lives. They created a system to keep us entrapped, enslaved mentally, physically, spiritually, and we out here thriving and doing what the fuck we want to do. They trapped under this dome with us. See, we're not trapped under the dome. They trapped under the dome. The dome was for protection, right? But then they built an ice wall inside the dome so that we can't see that there's something on the other side, right? Imagine how frustrating that is. That no matter what the fuck I do to these people, they won't die. They keep coming back in here, okay, soul for soul. They just keep coming back in here. Whoever chooses to come back in here, they come back in here. Then we try to harness their souls and their energy, and they still somehow keep thriving. While we have to hide from the sun, they figuring out that every other race after them was used as pawns so that they wouldn't know who they are and don't know their own culture. Do y'all realize, yes, we are in the end times of a world that we once knew. They want us to be under one God. They want us to be under their control, and they are losing and have lost their control. This is not about white people versus black people. I'm going to talk my shit, but it's not about that. This ain't about mutation genes against mutation genes. This is about the powers that be that don't look nothing like us at all. Okay, this is about the motherfuckers that hide underground. Okay, the ones that have different layered skin that hide in skin suits. This is about them throwing a fit because they cannot get out. If you know, you know. I don't like to give power to their name because that name holds a vibration. They lied to us about history. We found ways to joke about it. They They told us we wasn't nothing but slaves, but we still walking royal foot. They give us an app and many apps that are supposed to be used to keep us distracted, but we spread knowledge on them. We go through waking each other up. They develop a money system to give themselves a false sense of power. Gave us the 9 to 5s to get the crumbs of it, but we utilize the crumbs to make meals. They fucked up the food and gave us all types of genetically modified organisms and scientific experiments to eat. And all it causes is for the body to die off slowly. But then when the body dies off slowly, we come right on back in this bitch and do it all over again. I just know they looking like that fucking fear that's back again. Those fucking people, they won't stop coming back.
Hey, when she just said that, tell me why. I had an image of like that Anastasia movie, where those little it was little guys that was going around trying to get Anastasia. I'm gonna watch that movie. But yeah, that is fucking hilarious. Let me see if they got it on here. Um, that is so fucking funny. But yeah, she ain't lied. She ain't ever lied. Uh, that's another reason why I feel like everybody is against us because y'all was created to be against us. The reason why they kept mutating us, mutating our offsprings, um, simply was to create nations that would stand against us. And the tribes that were already here had a choice. You can go against the head HNIC, or you can have all the wealth and gold you want right here with us. And the only thing is, you can't say this and that. Anastasia. I gotta go on that other app. But yeah, um, we taking over.
There is new legislation in Congress to change the standard work week from 40 hours to 32 with no change in pay. So basically, we're talking about a 3-day weekend every weekend without lowering wages. So here's the actual act, the 32-hour Work Week Act, and it says highlighted in red, reduces the standard work week from 40 to 32 hours, changes to rules for overtime, and ensure the compensation does not fall because of the reduction in hours. So there it is. And let me know what you think about this proposal. Do you think this is good legislation? Do you think this is a terrible idea, or do you have mixed feelings about this? But please take a look in the comments, see what other people are saying, look at their point of view. I'm going to tell you what I think, because yes, there is an aspect of this that I do like. However, there's something in this bill, in this act, that I really don't like, that I think it would happen, and I think it would harm the majority of Americans. Just my opinion. But we'll get to that. But let me give you the current stats. The average full-time worker in the U.S. works 42 hours a week. 40% of workers work at least 50 hours a week. 18% of workers work at least 60 hours a week. Now, I want to ask you this. How did we get here? Why is it the norm to work 40 hours a week, working 9 to 5? Have you ever thought of that? So here's your history lesson for today. I'm taking you back to 1938. President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Fair Labor Standards Act. So this established the minimum wage, overtime pay, employment standards, etc. So that bill led to the standard 40-hour work week that we have today. Okay, now you fast forward, we come to today. Senator Bernie Sanders came up with this legislation, the 32-hour work week. Okay, now pay attention to this, because this is where I need your critique, whether you agree or disagree. So Sanders is saying the times have changed since 1938. Why are we still sticking to this 40-hour work week? He says that Americans are 400% more productive today compared to the 1940s. But millions of Americans are working longer than 40 hours a week. So Sanders is saying that a 32-hour work week will be better for today's society because of advancements, major advancements in artificial intelligence and automation and technology in general. Now check this out. So Sanders, along with supporters, are making the arguments that if you drop the standard from 40 hours to 32, that people will have more time to spend with their family, to pursue hobbies, to hang out with friends. This is going to make people happier, and in turn, this will boost productivity at work. And this leads to a healthier and happier society. So let me know what you think. Now, let me give you my opinion, because there's going to be pros and cons. And yes, there is an aspect to this that I do like. That sounds very attractive. So I'll tell it to you like this. I'm going to keep it real with you. If I worked less and I made the same amount of money, then yeah, that sounds awesome to me. I would be less stressed out. I would be less exhausted. I would have more free time. I would have more energy. And yeah, that sounds very appealing. But is this practical? And what are the dangers, the cons? So listen, I'm going to speak from personal experience. This is a true story.
I feel like we should just pass a bill where if the the price of living, the cost of living go up, jobs automatically have to give you a raise. And it can't be a 25% raise. It has to be uh, a percentage. I want, I don't know. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know the numbers specifically, but you would have to. It would have to be. They would have to match our pay to be able to afford our bills. If we can't afford our bills with one job, and we be able to be one job, and we're able to be creative, like with the other hours of our life, like whatever we wanted to do with our life. If we wanted to create our own company, then we could do that. Or if we wanted to just work and have a hobby on the side where they create, just be creative within itself. It's just not an actual duty they got to go to every day. You know, find a way to be happy and love it. And pay your bills and still help out the community. You know what I mean? You can still help out the community and still make it fair to where people don't have to live miserably.
17 and Ashley.
What's going on live? Shout out to you.
Going crazy on him still. Not too long ago, he was just showing y'all how to correctly do mathematics. Now he trying to go toe to toe with Uncle Sam.
Ugh.
And I feel like this honestly couldn't have came at a better time. Especially after the last couple of weeks of y'all out here. When I say y'all, I mean the black community. Talking about how y'all don't trust hood people. There's a lot of Sambo ass niggas letting their true color show. I remember all through school, people like, "Oh, you're light skinned. You was in the house." You can see the ones that was in the house. Y'all made that very clear. But anyway, this is what my uncle had to say. So supposedly he owes about $1 million in back taxes. He said, "Man, that shit is immoral to tax the descendants of slaves. You got this shit misconstrued." He continues on and says, 400 years of forced labor and never receiving any compensation for it. Now you have the gall. You know he meant that when he said gall. Now you have the gall to try to persecute and charge taxes to the descendants of a broken people that you are responsible for causing the breakage. In truth, the entire United States should by default become the property of descendants. But since you don't have the ability or the courage to do it, let's try this in court. We're going to bring you down. Oh yeah, I'm going to get his ass locked on up. But hey, sometimes in time of war, man, you got to sacrifice. Damn sure doing it right here. But you already know a certain group of people not going to like this too much. Just wait for the comments. I don't have to say anything. Just wait on it. Yeah, y'all already know my uncle out here going crazy on him still. Not too long ago, he was just showing y'all.
Let me tell you something, brother. Don't let him be the only one. Don't let him be the only sacrifice. That's all I'm saying to y'all. Don't let Terrence be the only sacrifice. Stop looking at people do something and but damn, that nigga great. Get inspired by it. You might like, man, listen. Let's sign our gay guys up for it. Let them know they're gonna have commissary for everything. If you don't want to go to jail, let's sign our gay men up for it. How about that? And you gonna have all the commissary. Hell, we even gonna have man, whoever conjugal visit. Man, listen, y'all just gotta set it up nicely. Set it up how them FBI boys and everybody be setting it up, man. God, no, y'all like y'all special sometimes, man. Real.
That's
To
about
me,
credit report error.
to me, if Jay Prince was that type of guy, that's how I be using my power. Boy, black people have some real rights up in here. Up in here. And they ain't just indigenous people would have our fair share. And everybody that came into that wanted to be a part of this country, who also wanted to help build this country and showed that they wanted to do that. And because they have a love for this country. Yeah, man. We're gonna show them ways to do it and show them ways to get paid too. And I would charge a fee just for their people to be here. To be honest with you, I wouldn't charge the people. I would charge the country, the nation. I would charge that nation some money for their people. You, your country is not well maintained, and your people have to come here. I would just count them up. Okay, how many people you say you got? All right, we're gonna give them a chance. And then the ones who are rotten fruits, the ones we as people, and before I make a decision to deport someone, I would have everyone like in the app vote. We'll hold this trial on TV, on national TV, and we will vote yay or nay. We will vote yay or nay. Yup. Yup. Kiera City. Kiera Land. What was that?
That's about credit report errors.
New footage shows Riley Strain talking to police before he vanished. Something ain't right. I got some questions that nobody's asking about this Riley Strain situation, and it can help solve this case. I believe some things are being covered up with this club and the police, and I'm gonna tell you why. Real quick, if you don't know, Riley Strain is the college student who went vanishing after being kicked out of a club in Nashville, Tennessee. Now check this out. It says Luke Bryan's Nashville bar saying Riley Strain was only served one alcohol drink. Pretty detailed, right? But all of a sudden it gets very vague when we asking the very important question, why was he kicked out? I've looked all over and all it says is he was kicked out by security based on our conduct standards. Now wait a minute. You telling us the drink, he only had one drink, which covers you. But we are missing, looking high and low for this guy, and you're not telling us what conduct did he break? Who did he get into it with? Did he get into it with a woman? Did he get into it with a man? Did he get into it with security? Everything is painted to make the club look like a saint. Pay attention, y'all. If a club kicked your child out and then they ended up missing and we can't find him, wouldn't you want to know why he got kicked out? Maybe it's got something to do with them. If he got into it with somebody, did he yell at somebody? How are these details missing? And the second thing, they say only had one drink, but it's funny, this independent witness, a homeless man, said that he was very intoxicated, stumbling, nearly falling over the edge in the water to the point where a bush caught him. And the last thing that don't make no sense, y'all know oftentimes these clubs and these police often work together because the club tries to protect their liquor license, and a lot of times they smooth the police. Isn't it ironic that average, everyday civilians like you and me are finding evidence that the police, who are professionals with all type of resources, just so happen they didn't find a debit card? How hard are they looking? These are just questions I have, y'all. Let's find him.
Anastasia. So I heard about this story, and yeah, there's definitely something weird going on. Um, damn. You know, you never realize how serious a situation is until you start listening to other things going on around you. You know, and even though things are being said about me that are untrue, you know, people can put you in danger by doing things and saying things that are untrue. And the police, boy, I guess when I think about the police, I think of people who got rejected all their life, you know, um, or people who have a high for power. Um, Me, I was, I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna be a police officer. I was myself because my father was in law enforcement. And I was like, shit, I want to do it, But I got all the way there. I got to the physical test. So I pulled into the driveway of the physical testing site because that's a part of the application. That's one of the first things you're gonna do when you apply for the police department is you're gonna do a PT test, and the PT test will determine whether you're gonna take uh, go further and take the written test or boom all the other tests, the shooting range test, all that. You seen the movie. Uh, but yeah, I got to the parking lot. I sat there for a second. And I was like, I don't want to be no damn snitch. But that was my mindset back then. Like I just didn't want to. I didn't want to mistreat people. I never wanted to be put in a position where I had to mistreat people in order to keep my job or get drunk with that type of power. I never wanted more power than I could handle. And I felt like if I took that job, I would take that to my head. And I didn't want to do that. So I limited myself to that, and I went a different route. And then I caught a charge. But after that, yeah, I caught a charge. So, yeah, yeah, I was most definitely going to the Cal County Police Department. I signed up. And yeah, and instead of going that route, I went the route of I was actually a school bus driver, and that was pretty fun. I just my ex called in and snitched on me and told him that I was smoking, so I already knew I was gonna fail that drug test. So yeah, that's what happened with that one. But Um, this is how. This is why I drive so well in the snow. Is because of that moment in time. Um, when I was a bus driver, a school bus driver, it was this it was this snowstorm that came through, and there was like people who got stuck on the highway on 85. Man, shit, not this pothead. Fuck no, I was not about to be stuck with nobody's kids overnight. They was talking about it was like if you can't move, then then just park until you can. I'm like, oh hell no. So like I was scared because like okay, so how the schedule was, right? You had to you pick up the elementary kids first, then the high schoolers, then the middle schoolers. So um so I went to go pick up the elementary kids, and I remember because I was parked on a hill, and I had like two kids on the bus, and one of them was bad as hell. And the bus started sliding down the hill, and there was another bus behind me, and like I'm like I'm like, oh shit, because I was smoking. I'm like, oh hell no. I was like, oh no, hell no. The bus was started pumping, started sliding back, and I'm like, nah, I can't have no drug test. Fuck that, hell no. I'm trying to stop the bus with all my might, just trying to get it to stop, and it stopped just in the nick of time. And I'm like, I looked at everybody, and they was like, "Ooh, you cuss." I said, "Shut up, sit your ass down." I said, "Cause I'm trying to get y'all home." But that's what I did. I got them badass kids home. Um, yeah, they love me. The only people that did not love me was the middle schoolers, and the only reason why they didn't love me was because they felt like I didn't stand up for them when there was a high schooler that jumped on the bus with the middle schoolers, right? A high schooler jumped on the bus with the middle schoolers, and then the mom jumped on the bus. When the mom like came at the stairs, I was like, "Man," I looked at her. I said, "Man, if you step on this bus, I am going to have to call the police." I should have called the police right then and there when the high schooler stepped on the bus. But shit was just going so fast. I was just trying to get her off the bus, but I could not touch her. So I was like, oh, I forgot what I said to get that girl off the bus. And so I know I was radio, and I'm like, dang, I don't know what was going on my radio that day either. But I know I was trying to radio in, and it just would not go through. So I'm like, all right. I was like, yo, I gotta take out my phone now. I was like, now I gotta call 911. See, you get off the fucking bus and let me go, and or or you know, or I gotta call 911 right now. So I had to report the shit anyway. Um, I had to report it to when I got back to the bus depot, and they ran the tape. The one thing the one rule they have about students is if they're fighting, if if two students get into a fight, you cannot break up the fight. If you break up the fight, you can be charged with assault. You know, if they decide to fight, then they gotta fight, and that is the rules. So I follow the rules. I ain't break up nothing. I'm gonna let you know. Hey, listen, I gotta call the police. I cannot allow you to be on this bus beating up on some kids that ain't even your age. That ain't even a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you choose to go to jail, they gonna take you to big girl jail. I probably said some shit like that to her, you know. And but she got off the bus without hitting nobody. And she just looked at the girl. She told her, she told you keep talking about my sister, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. I'm like, oh God, Lord Jesus. And they just looking at me like, you ain't gonna do nothing. There's nothing I can do. Y'all listen. Y'all gonna have problems. Have them off the bus. You know, I can't protect you. You know what I mean? Like if I would, if I could, then yeah, I would have been like shit. I would have grabbed Shorty by the hair and yanked her off the bus. But that's something I can't do. You know what I'm saying? But they had an issue with me over that. But other than that, yeah, I used to give my kids. I used to let my kids do whatever. Like I ain't really give a fuck. As long as you sat down, you know, as long as you stayed seated, I ain't care what you did. And some of them probably got pregnant, but I don't know. But I made sure they stayed seated, though. You know, that's the hardest thing to get a child to do on the bus is to get them to sit down. And after that job, it's the job that I was in a commercial in, which is Penske. You know what I'm saying? I got hit by a car twice there. Well, I got hit by a car. Yeah, yeah. Once before I started there, and then another right after I started, like maybe like 3 months. The police was asking me, somebody trying to kill you? I'm like, I don't know shit. The fuck do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I like shit. I mind my business. I really do. But people don't like me. A lot of people don't like me because I tell a lot of the truth. And people don't expect me to do that. People expect me a lot of people expect me to ride with the lie. A lot of people expect me to cover for them. Uh I remember one time I told the truth. I told I told on this person, but I didn't really tell on them. I told that I said that you guys need to keep an eye on inventory. And I told them that no, the general manager does not have anything to do with what's going on with the inventory. But I can say that um some ain't right. I always say that when I'm telling when I'm telling to a higher figure, I always say something ain't right. And people I do get a lot of results because if this was I always look at it like this. If this was my company, I used to get down with the get down. Don't get me wrong. I used to, but I had to change my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's it's more important to have integrity and honesty in everything that you do. That way, when you are in that position and when you are taking on that, you know, that same pathway that you were just working for. Once you take on that, you're gonna want to feel that everything around you is positive and is pure and have just as much integrity as you do. So how do you want to feel your integrity bubble up? Um, I try to keep mad integrity every day. You know, there be some days where I do step out my lane and I might say something crazy. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just who I am. I step out the lane. I say something crazy every now and again. Just to get my point across. But my point got across. You know, um, yeah, my point will get across. I don't know, man. I like doing these videos, but I kind of want to get it to where I can actually like put this on here. I don't know. Let me see how we gonna do that. See how we gonna do that there. Say do that there. Yo, today was a good day. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna start trying to play with this shit. I really, I really don't know, man. I done did so much in my life, like to where it just feel like it just feel like I should be further. But I guess the only person that's in my way is me. And that's what I realized. So if I'm being honest with myself, I feel like I don't know what I feel like is blocking that right now, but I know something is. And it's probably something I done ignored and I done suppressed. Who knows? You know, um, but I'm gonna unlock it. I'm gonna unlock it and I'm gonna deal with it, whatever it may be. I don't know yet, cause I didn't, I didn't, I didn't got, I didn't did a lot. I didn't healed a lot. So I don't know what else could be on the schedule. I don't know. I just heard trust. Trust, huh? Ha. That's a hard thing to get. Trust. All right, y'all. I appreciate you taking time out and listen to me. Follow me at GAE Gems on YouTube. Follow me at GAE Gems 777 on TikTok. Yeah, same hat. You'll know it's me because it's the same hat. All right, same hat in the picture. Appreciate you. Peace.